seated. Seniors. Seniors, you may be seated. It's my pleasure to introduce Davison Community Schools Superintendent, Mr. Matt Lobin.
Well, good evening, graduates, families, staff, and friends. Welcome, and thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate something truly extraordinary: the commencement of the class of 2025 from the Davison Alternative Education High School. Congratulations. Graduates, tonight is about celebrating you. It's about what it took to get here, not just the academic work, but the determination, the growth, and the personal strength you've shown along the way. Every person sitting on this stage and in this crowd knows that your path hasn't always been traditional, and it hasn't always been easy. But here you are, caps on, diplomas within reach, and a future that's yours to shape. This evening marks the culmination of countless memories, tough choices, long days, early mornings, second chances, and the decision, sometimes daily, to keep showing up. You've overcome challenges, navigated setbacks, and found your way to this moment with resilience, courage, and heart. Let tonight serve not just as a celebration, but also as a moment of reflection. I want you to reflect on what brought you here, the people who supported you, the moments you found strength you didn't know you had, and the lessons you'll carry forward. And let that reflection energize you in your next steps. Tonight we have the honor of hearing from a distinguished commencement speaker, a fellow student sharing their story, the recognition of scholarship recipients, and finally, the roll call of names as we present each of you graduates. This ceremony is meant to honor you not just for what you've done, but who you've become along the way. So before we move forward with tonight's program, let me say this. Your diploma is more than just a piece of paper. It's a symbol of perseverance, of goals fought for and achieved. And while this chapter closes, you now hold the pen. The next one is yours to write, with purpose, with a lot of pride, and with the same spirit that brought you here tonight. On behalf of the entire Davison Community Schools family, I offer you heartfelt congratulations. We are proud of you. We believe in you, and we cannot wait to see where you go from here. Let's continue tonight's celebration by hearing from the voices who have shaped and witnessed this journey alongside you. Thank you, and once again, congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Lobin. So, good evening, graduates, families, staff, administrators, board members, friends. My name is TJ Fischhaber. I have had the distinct pleasure of serving as Davison Alternative Ed's principal this year and a couple years before that. But before we proceed, I'd like to extend a huge thank you to all of those people who have worked so tirelessly to make tonight possible. First, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Miss Tori, who runs our auditorium, making all of this go as it does, making sure all the lights and sound and everything is just so. I'd like to thank Patrick Cunningham, our head custodian and maintenance. He keeps all of our buildings looking so nice and in working order. My DAE staff, Miss Connie Trombley, Robin Ostrander. Connie can't be here tonight, and this is a shame because tonight would have been her last commencement as she's retiring. She fell violently ill, and I got a very tearful call from her this afternoon saying, I just cannot make it. So I got to know that she is pretty bad if she can't be here because graduates, you know, she wanted this more than anything for you. And for her to not be here, you know that this is pretty painful for her. So I also need to say thank you to my student support staff, our guidance counselor, Ms. Cole, our student liaison officer, or not officer, our student liaison, Jen Geckler, Stephen Mall, our director of security, Troy Simpson. All of these people play an integral part day to day, making your students safe and making them feel at home. And last but not least, our wonderful teaching staff that every day bend over backwards and go to the ends of the earth to make sure that your kids have everything that they need to be successful. They are second to none. So I'm going to shamelessly, intellectually borrow, aka I'm going to steal something from Mrs. Halibicki. I had the benefit of listening to her speech on Monday night, and I had a speech already, and when I listened to hers, it resonated with me, and I said, she hit the nail on the head. That's it right there. So I went back to the drawing board when I got home after the DHS graduation, which was phenomenal, and I set to work writing a new speech for today. So if it gets a little crazy, it was probably because I was up in the wee hours of the morning tweaking on about 12 pots of coffee. So if you wonder where the heck some of this stuff's coming from, that's kind of giving you a look into where it was coming from. But the question that Mrs. Halibicki asked, why do we celebrate these commencements? Why do we celebrate the conferring of diploma? I believe that we celebrate these because this is a milestone. It's a milestone that we're expected to hit. It's a milestone that it's kind of what we're supposed to do, right? Well, what it shows me is that you have made a commitment 13 years ago, some of us 14, some of us 15, but doggone it, we all made it and we're all here. You made that commitment, you stuck to that commitment. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Nothing great is ever accomplished without enthusiasm." And I need you to know that this is a great accomplishment. The accomplishment that we're celebrating tonight is definitely worthy of all of this pomp and circumstance. All of these people that came out to celebrate with you, Mr. Gantz, who brought his string quartet out here, which we see multiplies when they go underground. So they're much more than a quartet. But thinking about this and about what you've gone through and are going through and are going to go through in the years to come reminds me of one of my favorite scenes from a football movie. The movie is Facing the Giants. In that movie, there's a scene where Brock, who is the star of that movie, he is the biggest and strongest player on that football team. And they are the Shiloh Eagles. I believe they're from Georgia. Shiloh Christian Academy. And one day when the coach was walking past the team as he's giving them their pregame pep talk, he overhears his star captain, the biggest, strongest guy on his team, say, "These guys are going to kill us." And he stops and he turns to him and he says, "Brock, are you quitting already?" And he said, "Well, coach, they're so much bigger and stronger." And the coach said, No, that's not how we play this game. That's not how you win at life. So he told Brock, he said, "I'm going to challenge you." He said, "I want you to do the death crawl for 50 yards. Now, the death crawl is a bear crawl. And for those of you who haven't had a PE class in a minute, that's when you walk on your hands and on your feet. But he put another player on Brock's back. And Brock said, "I can do that. I can go 50 yards, coach." He said, "Here's what I'm going to challenge you." He says, "I'm going to blindfold you." And he says, "I don't understand why." And he said, "So you don't quit when you think you've given it your all." So he tied the blindfold on tight. The other player jumped on his back, and away he went. And as Brock is slowly making his way across the 20, across the 30, He's approaching the 50. Now he's starting to shake. He's starting to wince. And he starts to cry out to his coach. This is too hard. And his coach now is down on all fours, crawling next to him. He says, I know it's hard. Then do it hard. Let it be hard. Just keep going. And Brock begins to cry out a little bit more. Coach, I can't. I'm running out of strength. And he says, no, Brock, just go 10 more steps, Brock. Just keep going. And Brock's still giving him every excuse in the book. Coach, my calves are cramping up. I don't care. Then do it with cramping calves, Brock. Just keep going. Are you guys starting to see when Mrs. Trombley calls sometimes? Miss Trombley, I'm not coming in today. I'm tired. I don't have a ride. No, you're going to come in. We'll come get you. No, I know. You're tired. We're going to do it tired. Right? Does this sound familiar? Well, this football story ends with Brock collapsing, and the coach lies down next to him, and Brock is sobbing. I mean, this great big lineman is just a heap of gooey, mushy tears and sweat. And he says, Brock, take the blindfold off. He says, look at where you're at. Brock had made it all the way to the end zone. But see, what that coach didn't allow Brock to do was set a goal that was not worthy of Brock's strength, was not worthy of Brock's perseverance. And with just a little bit of encouragement, maybe a little bit of more than encouragement, maybe a little bit of screaming and yelling, he was able to pull more out of Brock. Now, many of you seniors, in these last couple days that you were with us, you all came to me and said, Fish, sign my yearbook, sign my yearbook. I got a shiny nickel for anybody that can tell me what I signed in every single yearbook. There it is. Don't let good steal your great. That's right. Don't let your good enough steal your great. Tonight you made it to graduation. That is good. That is very good. Don't stop. I wish I could put a blindfold on all of you so that you don't stop when you get to that arbitrary 20 line. Because when you do, and if you stop and you have so much more in you, you have so much more greatness to be pulled out of you, that's when you truly achieve everything that you're capable of. So I'm going to send you out of here with 3 things to remember. First and foremost, please know that each and every one of you so dearly loved. And I mean that. If you go through life wondering if anybody has ever really loved you, think back to your friends and family here at DAE and know that you were loved. Number 2, know that Uncle Fish is here for you. And all of us are so very proud of everything that you do. And lastly, I want you to make me a promise. I want you to promise me that you will never compromise who you are or what you believe in. Nothing in the world is worth you compromising who you are or what you believe in. If you just remember those 2 things and remember that you still have more in your tank to give and you don't let yourself quit early, you're going to accomplish great, great things. Now, before we present our graduates to you, I'd like to reflect on a few of the highlights that came in 2025 from this class of wonderful seniors. We had 17 students that completed their graduation requirements early this year. We had 13 of our seniors graduating with gold honors cords. 4 of our seniors earned the A+B=C award from the Kiwanis Club. 4 community organizations are awarding 6 scholarships to seniors this evening. 17 of our seniors have been accepted into colleges or universities. 4 of our seniors will be attending trade schools. 1 of our seniors is proudly serving the country in the U.S. Coast Guard. Yet another one of our seniors has earned a certificate in the Epson robotics program. All of our seniors have participated in college prep opportunities, mock interviews, and a career fair. And I think that we can all agree that this unique group of young men and women are leaving DAE with a great deal of potential. So it's been a long-standing tradition at Davison Alternative Ed to have representatives from the senior class speak at graduation. So this evening, we have 3 outstanding students to carry on this tradition. Our first student speaker always has a positive attitude and a willingness to help others. In fact, she is an employee of the district as a lunchroom and recess monitor and often helps run interventions in the classroom. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Ms. Cora Brewer.
Welcome to the graduation celebration for the class of 2025, the beginning of the rest of our lives. A celebration of all our hard work. I would like to start with a thank you. I'd like to give thanks to my family and friends for helping me along with my journey into adulthood and always being there when I needed you. I would also like to thank all the amazing teachers and staff here at the Davison Alternative Ed. You helped me so much to get to this point in my life. There are so many other people I could talk about, but I'll wrap it up with a general thank you to everyone and everything that got us through the longest 4 years of our life. I don't have much advice because this is only the start of it all, and there is still so much we have yet to learn. I would like to say things get better. Life, especially high school, is full of struggles that we never thought we could overcome. But here we are on our graduation day. I know many of us never thought we'd see this day, but here it is. All we've worked for pretty much our whole lives is finally here. I have many memories of my first years of high school. Some bad, others worse. I remember receiving nasty comments from people under their breath, being treated as less than by many of my peers. The only positive I really had at the high school was a few of my teachers. Things got so miserable, I even transferred to an online homeschool because I didn't feel I could make it another day. I thought online would be better, but it only made me isolate myself further, and it led me to fail my classes. Online wasn't all bad. I mean, I didn't have to wake up to super early, but my failing grades landed me in the alternative education. Once I enrolled at the alt, my life changed for the better. I got new positive memories, like watching Jurassic World movies in Kofi's class, my first DAE holiday party with newfound friends, all the time spent with my wonderful teachers, talking with my counselor, Miss Cole, for an hour as she helped me navigate all the decisions I needed to make, meeting people who treat me as an equal instead of making me feel less than human. I'm not going to miss waking up at 5 a.m., but I will miss being with the people who helped me find myself throughout the years, and all the wonderful teachers that took their time to help me grow. And now that we will have officially moved on from high school, I can't wait to see the potential and creativity that all of us have turned into flourishing careers. I have met so many amazing, talented people that I know will have bright futures. So go on and live your life, and don't let anyone or anything stop you from being who you want to be. And with that said, I would like to give a big congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Cora. Our next senior to address the class this evening is one of our early grads. This student has been an active member in our Principal Advisory Committee, is an avid art student. Please welcome Ava McAvoy to the stage.
It's an honor to welcome you all to this special day as we celebrate the graduation of the class of 2025. Today marks a culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and countless memories. We've faced challenges, grown together, and now stand on the brink of new adventures. As we gather here with family, friends, teachers, and administrators who have supported us along the way, let's take a moment to reflect on our journey and look forward to the bright futures ahead of us. During the many school years, we adapted to virtual classrooms, learned to stay connected through screens, and found new ways to support each other from a distance. It wasn't easy, but those experiences made us stronger, more resilient. Coming back from COVID-19, it was hard, learning new material and seeing the different faces, and some which I didn't particularly like. But I learned to deal with it. My friends, family have especially helped me through this. A little after life got situated, I moved to the alt in my sophomore year to get my credits back from failing all my freshman classes and half my sophomore year. I was told the alt was for kids who had no idea what to do with their lives, but that wasn't the case. I met half my friends here, and I've met some of the most wonderful people from here who are doing amazing things right now with their lives. The alt is a place where students are on the top priority and get help with their classes where they need it the most. And with not so many kids over here, I got the help I needed and graduated 2 trimesters earlier. These teachers want you to move forward toward the future. They want you to succeed, and I succeeded. I was able to get twice as many credits at a faster rate in less than a year, along with help and support as well. My memories over here in the alt have been honestly amazing. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I got to decorate the halls for Christmas, or any holiday really, and I got to do a wonderful mural in the lounge. Now, I just want to take a minute to thank some people who through my years at the alt have helped me improve. The teachers, especially the teachers, have been here ever since I got to the alt. They pushed me to my very best, but a couple of people I want to thank is Miss Powers. She was the first math teacher I had gotten when I first came over to the alt, and she truly did not make me feel dumb trying to make me understand the math. I wanted to learn more the next day and was eager to do it. Another person I would like to say thank you is Miss Colvin. She was another teacher I had gotten when I had first started at the alt, and she truly made me feel wanted there. English was a class I struggled with a lot, but she helped me through it, making sure I was back and on it and understood where I went wrong or how I messed up. And one last person I wanted to thank is Miss Lewis. Many of you know her as the vice principal of our high school, and she has excelled in this role with dedication and grace. I'm particularly thankful to her because when I transitioned to the alternative program, she was among the first to welcome me with open arms. Her encouragement reignited my passion for drawing and painting, guiding me towards more creative avenues and rekindling my artistic spark. Her kindness and thoughtfulness have made a profound impact on my life, and I'm incredibly grateful to have had the opportunity to know her. I want to say thank you to my friends who have been there through my worst and helped me through the hardest as well. And I especially want to thank my family. Someone who has been there through my entire life has been my mom. She gave life to me, of course, and raised me and dealt with my mood swings and my lows and highs. She has been through my breakups, my different phases through the years, and how I dealt with everything during high school. She has been my second half and my best friend, who will always be my best friend to the end, no matter what. I couldn't have asked for anyone else better than her. But okay, enough about me. Let's get back to us. As we leave this place, let us not forget the support and guidance of our teachers, love of the encouragement of our families, and the camaraderie of our peers. Together, we've created memories that will last a lifetime. To my fellow graduates, remember that the world is our canvas. Each of us holds the brush to paint our unique masterpiece. Let's carry forward the lessons we've learned, the friendships we've forged, and the dreams we've nurtured. Remember, this is not the end, but just the beginning of a bright future filled with endless possibilities. Let's celebrate our achievements and look forward to the amazing journeys ahead. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Ava. Our last senior to speak this evening is a young man who came to us early this year. He fit right in immediately and became part of our DAE family. This senior will be attending Eastern Michigan University in the fall, and he has his eye on fashion design. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Dominique Hughes. Proud of you, brother.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello community of Davison. My name is Dominique Hughes. Class of 2025, we actually did it. We finally made it through. After all years of learning, growing, struggling, and becoming. Here we standing here now. It doesn't feel real. It feels like yesterday. We walked in scared, wide-eyed, and unsure, not knowing who we would become. But somehow, between the long nights, the quick laughs, and the silent tears, we found each other. We built friendships here, the kind that lasts, the kind made of group chats, shared secrets, panics before exams, and laughter in hallways. We'll never forget those, not the good days, the awful ones, or everything in between, like sneaking snacks in the back of the class, passing notes during lessons, or pretending when we definitely weren't. Skipping class together, blaming each other playfully, making memories outside the rules that somehow meant more than the rules themselves. Those school trips, long coach rides, blasting music, sharing headphones, feeling like the world was once ours. The inside jokes, the late night texts, the panic text, did you study? Or, oh, we had homework. These are the moments we didn't write down, but we'll remember forever. To our teachers, thank you. To our families, thank you. To every single person who held us up, thank you deeply. And to us, the class that made it through every late submission, every we got this, every breakdown, and every breakthrough. We grew up here, we grew closer, and we'll carry this with us forever. So if you're crying, it's okay, me too, because this ending is just the beginning too. We don't know everything, but we know this, we're ready now and we're enough. So here's to us, to the journey ahead, to the memories made, and to never forget who we are right here and right now. Thank you truly for the love, for the time, and for everything. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Dominique. So one more long-standing tradition we have here at Davison Community Schools is to have a speaker that is selected by the students. That speaker this year was our Mrs. Trombley. Again, she can't be here. When she called me this afternoon, she said, TJ, they've got to hear my words. I was like, Connie, I don't think that's going to happen. I can barely hear you, and I'm on the phone with you. I don't know about a whole auditorium. She said, you need to read my speech. I said, okay. She didn't prepare my eyeballs. So I was going to have a long, gray, curly-haired wig so I could really get into character. Yeah, sorry. It's not going to happen. But as I read this, try and envision Mrs. Trombley up here, who is much lovelier than myself. But I'll do my best. She says, welcome to the celebration of Davison Alternative Graduating Class of 2025. For those who may not know me, my name is Connie Trombley. I have had the privilege of serving as the secretary since 2018. And as I stand, I can't help but feel a deep sense of nostalgia this marks not only my 24th year with Davison Community Schools, but also the final chapter in my remarkable journey. And in many ways, I feel that I am graduating alongside each and every one of you, sharing the joy, pride, and bittersweet emotions with this milestone. Together, we have created some memories, and as we embark on our next adventures, know that you carry a piece of my heart with you. When I was asked to deliver this evening's address, an honor usually bestowed upon a teacher, my immediate instinct was to decline. After all, I'm not a teacher in the traditional sense. But as I took a moment to reflect, I realized something. I have been teaching all along. Just think back to those moments when I passionately reminded you, on time is a life skill. Don't tell her I said it that way. She'll kill me. It's more than just a saying. It's a heartfelt truth. I've shared this lesson many times with some of you over the years. Each lesson, each reminder comes from a place of love and a desire to see you thrive in all aspects of life. Your growth and success mean the world to me, and I have cherished these opportunities to guide you on your journey. I'd like to take a moment and give a huge shout out to some special people joining us this evening. Superintendent Loban, Principal Pigger, Principal Fischhaber. You three hold a special place in my heart. Now, I won't go so far as to say that you wouldn't be the incredible leaders that you are today without me, but let's leave a little mystery here. But I can say that you trusted me to nurture and guide hundreds of bright young minds throughout my career, and what a ride it's been. Serving as your secretary has not only been a privilege, but an adventure filled with laughter and unforgettable moments. Thank you for letting me be a part of that journey. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to our incredible board members, district administrators, all who have given their generosity of time to join us in our commencement ceremony during these busy times of the year. Your unwavering support for this program means so much to all of us. I would be remiss if I didn't extend my gratitude and admiration to our phenomenal teaching staff. You are all the rock stars of education. Seriously, you could teach anywhere you wanted, and yet you continue to choose to bring your gifts here to the Davison Alternative. That takes a special kind of heart. This celebration wouldn't even be possible without each and every one of you, so thank you for your dedication and commitment to our students. You truly make magic happen every day. This Davison Alternative High School is truly a special place. During my time here, I've dedicated myself to dispelling the misconception that this is a school merely as a refuge for troubled kids. Just take a look around. Can you spot any quote-unquote bad kids? Neither can I. The truth is, for many of our students, Davison Alternative is a safe harbor. Here, they know that they're loved and accepted. I have said it 1,000 times. Davison Alternative is an opportunity school. Without this nurturing environment, many of our children would not have had the chance to achieve something so vital. Their high school diploma from Davison Community Schools, a diploma that carries the same weight and honor as the one awarded at the Davison High School. And what's even more remarkable, the students here don't just have to earn their diplomas. They need to achieve a grade of C- or better in every class. No student here passes with any grade less than a 70%. So today, as we celebrate our graduates, just recognize this immense effort that they have to put forth. Diplomas they hold are not just a piece of paper. They are a symbol of their perseverance, resilience, and dreams realized. Tonight's celebration is a perfect culmination of the countless joyful moments that we've shared at the Davison Alternative. We take in every opportunity we get to honor the achievements of our students. Our celebrations kick off bright and early each year with the beloved tradition, Pancakes with the Principal, held on Count Day, which is the first Wednesday of October. It's a day filled with laughter and excitement, and I can hardly tell who's more eager for the pancakes, the students or me. As each trimester ends, we gather for an awards ceremony where students earn recognition not just for academic excellence and attendance, but for their spirit and determination. From certificates celebrating algebra perseverance to macroeconomics magician and reading rockstar awards, the variety of achievements on display is truly remarkable. The year ends with another layer to our celebration, our victory bell. Yes, just like you might find at Arby's, but this one is a special bell that rings joyfully whenever a student passes their online class mid-trimester and is given yet another opportunity to earn credit. So here at DAE, we seize every occasion to applaud our students' accomplishments because this is truly an opportunity school where every achievement deserves a hearty cheer and a celebration. So in conclusion, I feel compelled to share my thoughts on the nature of change. As we gather in this room tonight, we are each navigating the waves of change in our own unique ways. Parents and family members, your hearts are filled with bittersweet blend of pride and concern as you watch your young adults take those brave first steps into uncertain futures. Teachers, our excitement for the graduates is tinged with sorrow as we bid farewell to the students that you've nurtured. A new chapter beginning as you open your hearts to another generation. And dear students, as you stand on the brink of tomorrow, you are faced with pivotal choices, be it pursuing college, entering a trade, starting a career, even building families of your own. Change can undoubtedly feel daunting. A source of fear and uncertainty. Yet, within the fear lies the flame of incredible possibility. The truth is, the essence of life is found in our ability to grow, and growth is only born from the courage to embrace change. Don't let the shadows of fear shatter your dreams, let them soar. Embrace the extraordinary journey ahead of you, for it's through change that we discover who we truly are and all that we can become. Thank you, Mrs. Trombley. Now we will move on to the granting of awards. The graduating senior earning the highest honors in the class of 2025 represents a tremendous amount of dedication, commitment, and hard work. Our valedictorian has proven herself to be a highly motivated young person. It is with great pride and honor that we bring our 2025 valedictorian, Cora Brewer, to the stage. You're welcome. Our salutatorian is one of our early grads. You've already had the pleasure of meeting her earlier this evening. Please join me in congratulating Ava McAboy. And now to announce our next awards is DAE's guidance counselor, Ms. Noelle Cole.
Welcome. It's a pleasure to be here with everyone. As a counselor, it's very gratifying to see these young men and women achieve the goal of receiving their high school diploma. Tonight we have organizations with us rewarding 6 very deserving seniors from 4 community organizations. At this time, can you please welcome Board President Holly Halbecki to the podium to present an award.
Good evening. It is my honor and privilege to be here this evening to present the Donald Whitman Memorial Scholarship. I am Holly Halbecki, and Don was my father. Donald Whitman started his career in Davison Community Schools in 1967. During his tenure with Davison, my father had many accomplishments as a teacher, a coach, and an administrator. In looking back on his almost 40-year career in Davison, his greatest accomplishment and legacy was creating the Davison Alternative Education High School. DAE opened its doors in the fall of 1990, and I was blessed to be a first-year teacher in the program at that time. My dad knew that all students needed a champion, someone who would accept them and believe in them. He valued education and believed that all post-secondary training and education was valuable and worthwhile. He knew that our community needed people who were skilled in the trades as much as we needed those who held college degrees. My father held students in high regard no matter what. He gave students second chances and taught all of us at DAE how to support all students. Dad always had high expectations. He encouraged students to set goals and work hard to accomplish those goals. In his memory, we encourage students to set a goal, work toward that goal, and then find ways to give back to their community, as my dad did here in our community. In his honor, we are proud to provide the Donald Whitman Memorial Scholarship to a Davison Alternative Education high school graduate interested in pursuing training or education in the field of education or any skilled trade. This year's recipient is Thomas Rogers. Thomas will be pursuing a career in the skilled trades as a millwright apprentice, specializing in the installation, maintenance, and repair of industrial machinery. Congratulations, Thomas.
Thank you, Mrs. Halibecki. It's a great award, and congratulations, Thomas. The Davison Area Chamber of Commerce has partnered with DAE since its inception. They continue to make their support for graduates to navigate post-high school challenges with confidence and determination. At this time, can you please welcome Executive Director Jessica Brown to the podium.
Thank you so much. I'm going to keep it really short and sweet, just like everybody hopes I will. I do represent the Davison Area Chamber of Commerce, and we are happy to be here represented tonight. Just want you to know that your community is very proud of you. You guys have worked so hard, and we just look forward to what you're going to accomplish in the future, and we hope that you will stay in our community and support the businesses can help support you in the future. So we have 2 laptop computers that we are awarding tonight. The first one goes to Cora Brewer. Congratulations. Thank you. And our second one goes to Sophia Knack. We hope you'll use those laptops to good use. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Brown, and to the Chamber for their continued support for our students. For 25 years, the Davison Oddfellows have awarded scholarships to deserving graduates of DAE. At this time, we'd like to welcome Mr. Jeff Garrett to the podium to present his awards.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Hey, good evening. I'm Jeff with the Davison Oddfellows. We are a social fraternity, been in the Davison area since 1890, a couple of years, and always looking for new members. We maintain a hall on Irish Road. You may have passed us by now and then or see the events here and there. So our goal is always to support the community, and part of our creed is to visit the sick, relieve the distressed, bury the dead, and educate the orphan. So with that, sometimes if you go around the state, you go to older towns, older brick buildings, you see up in the very top of the building, a brick one that'll have 3 links on it, like this. This says FLT, friendship, love, and truth. Pretty good words to live by. I encourage you to all do so. And one quick thing, I just want to add on to Uncle Fish's words earlier today. So I was trying to think what I was going to say. I've been lost in the world of EDM for the past 4 or 5 years since the pandemic. For those of you born in the 1900s, I'm talking about techno music. Originated in Detroit. Anyways, there's usually not a lot of words, so if there is a song that has words in it, it'll catch my attention. And so just one quick little quote from a philosopher who states, give me a minute, gotta think about it. It's not what happens to you, it's how you react to what happens to you. So many times in your life, things will happen, and you have no control over it, but you have control of how you react. For example, because examples are good, traffic. Can't control it. You just end up in it, and so you can either, your powers are to be frustrated, a little bit of that, quick gas and brake, or maybe just say, it is what it is. I'm going to turn on some music. I'm going to listen to this. I'm going to talk to someone in the car, think about something else, make it through traffic. So with that, I'm going to present 2 scholarships to Gracie Mellenbrink. Okay. Oh, Gracie, wait. I gotta give her this. This is important. All right. And our second recipient is Jania Parnell.
Thank you, Mr. Garrett and the Oddfellows again for 25 years of support. The Jaden Lacrosse Memorial Scholarship was established in 2020 in the student's honor. At this time, we'd like to welcome Jaden's sister, America Ramirez, to the podium to present an award.
Hi, my name is Abigail Ramirez, and on behalf of my family, I'd like to present the Jaden Chase Lacrosse Memorial Fund. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate Davison Alternative High School's graduating class of 2025, and as well as their proud families. You have all worked so hard to be here. I'm honored to be here tonight to present the Jaden Chase Lacrosse Memorial Scholarship. My little brother, Jaden Lacrosse, passed away tragically at the age of 17 the night before he was set to begin his senior year here at Davison Alternative Education in 2020. I speak for my family when I say our lives have not been the same since. Jaden was a treasured son, grandson, uncle, best friend, and my baby brother. He played football for Davison, and we cherish the memory of him playing at Ford Field with his team during the 2019 championship game. Jaden loved sports, swimming, the outdoors. However, above all, he valued art and lived his life as a true creative. He had dreams of working in production for film or music. My brother had an amazing sense of humor and lived to make others laugh. Jaden chose the path of kindness, goodness, and integrity again and again, and cared deeply for his classmates, teachers, and mentors here at DAE. In the midst of our grief, we searched for ways to keep his memory alive. We thought about what meant the most to him and how he would want to be remembered. His friends, family, and his artistic pursuits are what he treasured most in this world. It became abundantly clear as we paged through notebook after notebook of his intricate drawings, sketches, and artwork that Jaden's memory must live on through his art, through the school he loved and helping others chase their dreams of artistic pursuit. Each new sketch we found revealed more of his character, thoughts, and inner life. There was so much talent, depth, and beauty brimming in these notebooks, pouring from Jaden's heart to his pencil, from pencil to paper, and from paper to people who love Jaden the most. And so, the Jaden Chase Lacrosse Memorial Scholarship began with the hopes of helping to launch students into their own artistic endeavors after graduation. With the memory of our beloved brother ever fresh in our hearts, we are pleased to be able to award this scholarship, and beyond that, to have the opportunity to encourage each and every student here to develop artistic and creative habits, no matter what vocation you're pursuing. Art enriches our lives and helps us to remember that we are more than our academics, our productivity, and our jobs. Art is for ourselves and for our community. Art reminds us of the truth, goodness, and beauty found in being alive and being human. I'm so happy to congratulate the recipient of the Jaden Chase Lacrosse Memorial Scholarship to the very talented Ava McAvoy. I'd like to... I'd like to extend a sincere congratulations to Ava as well as the entire graduating class of 2025. You've earned this.
Well, thank you, Ms. Cole, and all of our wonderful and very generous donors. We want to say congratulations to all of our DAE scholarship recipients. I'm confident that those scholarships are going to go on to serve you well as you continue your education. Now for that special moment, as these graduates have all been waiting for, Superintendent Lobin and the Board of Education members here with us tonight, these students before you have met or exceeded the graduation requirements set forth by the Davison Community Schools Board of Education, as well as those by the state of Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present the 2025 Davison Alternative graduates. So as our graduates walk to the stage to receive their diplomas, I would like to thank everyone for their assistance and support with tonight's ceremony. Thank you to Mrs. Hallebecky, Mrs. Hensley, Mrs. Rhines for contributing the time to support our graduates. Superintendent Lobin, thank you for being here this evening, and a special thanks to all the administrators here. I know this is a very busy time for all of us, and your presence is greatly appreciated. Thank you to the Davison School String Quartet, and another outstanding contribution to these proceedings. Thank you, Ms. Ostrander, Ms. Brooks, Ms. Lawrence, and Ms. Trombley for the help behind the scenes. And finally, thank you, DAE staff. You're an amazing team. My appreciation for you and your hard work and your dedication to our students is endless. I'm honored to work beside you. Please all join me in thanking this incredible DAE staff.
Andrew Gerald Dubois Height. Andrew will be attending Community College for Arts. Gracie Lynn Mellenbrink. Gracie will be attending Kendall College of Art and Design. Sloan Ray James. Sloan will be attending Mott Community College. Elena Marie Proudfoot. Elena will be attending community college for culinary arts. Piper Albina Morgan Martin. Piper will be attending Mott Community College. Michael Lavelle Julian Jr. Michael is going into the skilled trades. Dante Johnson Jr. Dante will be joining the workforce. Ashley Marie Toon. Ashley will be attending Kirkland Community College for cardiothoracic. Nathaniel Joshua Rathbun. Nathaniel has already started as a pipe fitter apprentice. Shylin Patricia Marie Pennington. Shylin will be attending Mott Community College for culinary arts. Rebecca Ann Marie Like. Rebecca will be joining the workforce. Marley Ryan Callahan. Marley will be attending Oakland Community College for a sonography program. Sophia Ray Knack. Sophia will be attending the University of Michigan Flint for pre-nursing. Brooklyn Morgan Knapp. Brooklyn is working on her CNA license as a caregiver. Tehran Devion Johnson. Tehran will be doing an electrician apprenticeship. Thomas Anthony Rogers. Thomas will be doing a millwright apprenticeship. Lamarian Justin Robinson Anderson. Lamarian will be joining a skilled trades for consumers energy. Braden Aaron Jordan. He's working on a YouTube editor. Gabriella Rose Johnson. Gabriella will be going to college for marketing. Aiden Thomas Hendricks. Aiden will be joining the workforce. Isaac Thomas Potts. Isaac will be going to Mott Community College. Nathan John Pethers. Proud to say Nathan will be serving our country as part of the Coast Guard. Dominique Jacquees. Hughes. Dominique will be going to Eastern Michigan University for fashion design. Megan Cora Porter. Megan will be going to Mott Community College for social work and psychology. Rayana Lee Bailey. Rayana will be going to Grand Valley State University for criminal justice. Aiden Arthur Hobbs. Aiden is going into auto fabrication. Michaela Ashley Grimm. Michaela is going to EMT school at Patriot. Cora Ellen Brewer. Cora will be attending Mott Community College. Chloe Lynn Chappell. Chloe will be going to the University of Michigan Flint doing emergency medicine. Allison Ann Prado. Allison will be attending college for nursing. Adriana Renee Lalonde. Adriana will be joining the workforce. Ava Lillian McAvoy. Ava will be attending the University of Michigan Flint for nursing. Addison Leanne Pilon. Addison will be attending Grandin's College of Cosmetology. Charity Faith Millay. Charity will be attending cosmetology school. Kaya Gail Durham. Kaya is going to be a tattoo artist. Janaya Parnell. Janaya will be attending Alabama State University.
So, graduates, would you please rise and face the audience? Graduates, please turn your tassels from the right to the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Davison Alternative Graduate Class of 2025.